I'm risking life and limb for this. Actually, not really. It's just there's a really big spider over here and there's a really big wasp over there. But I was on my way to the gym today and I'm not a Disney person. If you know me, I think that's pretty apparent. But if you've never met me, probably one look at me would tell you that I'm not a huge Disney person. I'm a film noir person. I'm a Nosferatu person. I'm a The Original House of Wax person. I'm a Laura person. I'm a Double Indemnity person. I like movies where people seem real to me because the world's kind of crazy and those movies felt like they could be real. Like people actually aren't always good. But Disney thinks differently. And I was on my way to the gym today, and it's why I needed to set this word up right, because it's not my typical thing. And on my way, I just keep singing out loud, and if you keep believing, soon you'll be receiving the dream that you wish will come true. Yeah, well, made me think about the word receiving and the word dream. And when you think about the Bible as butterflies go by in front of me, what do you think about when you think about a dream? Because I think about Joseph. I think about Joseph and how good he was and how he just had a dream and a coat of many colors and a dad who loved him. And people couldn't stand that about Joseph, especially his brothers, because they were very jealous. So they send him down the river. He gets falsely accused. He gets slandered, thrown into prison, and he becomes us. And I don't want to get bananaed, so I try to be careful about how I say it, but you know the story. And at the end of the story, he receives everything back, although he has to be forgiving. He receives everything back, but he's got a double portion at this point because he's authoritative. He's the second in command in the nation. He has become somebody, when God seen him as somebody a long time ago. And when his brothers show up, it's very evident in his tears that he tries to hide because they do not recognize him. That he is still his little brother Joseph, that he's still upset over this, that he still cares. And in this story, he tests their heart. And he sees if he'll sell their youngest brother down the river, because he didn't have anything to do with the plot to get rid of Joseph. So Joseph slides a little silver tin cup, into the backpack of the brother. They catch him as if they're catching a thief to see what'll happen and what the brothers will say. And even though they don't know how it got there, they say they did it, even though Joseph slipped it in there. And Joseph begins to cry because their hearts really had changed. Does that mean that everybody's heart changes? No. Does that mean that everybody is good? No bueno. But does it mean that we receive the things that the Lord gives us in the due time? Mm-hmm. Does that mean that we will reap a harvest if we don't give up? Mm-hmm. Does that mean that if we don't grow weary in well-doing, that we'll receive that which the Lord promised us? You bet. It has been true in my life 1,000,000 times over. And when the devil offers you something to receive that you can see, a lot of times you'll take it because it's logical. Sometimes that's fear. Sometimes that's doubt. Sometimes that makes sense with your circumstance. So it's easier to receive that than the faith to keep believing for what God told you. Maybe God promised you healing or a house or a marriage, or maybe God just promised you it won't always be this way. And for some people, that's a big promise. So reject that which the devil offers you, even if it makes total sense with your circumstances. Because the Bible says what? We look to the author and the finisher of our faith. We don't look towards circumstances. And that we fix our eyes on Jesus. And we don't look what is seen, because what is seen is what? Temporary. But what is unseen is eternal. So we fix our eyes on spiritual things, on things above, because these things last forever. And everything happens in the spirit long before it happens like this. So even if you're not seeing it, even if the circumstance tells you everything but what you would like to hear, reject the doubt. Even if you can't get rid of the doubt, speak out loud, God, I still believe you. Even if you don't think that you do, Lord, I still believe you. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. And what you come into agreement with, what you receive, is what you carry. Don't carry around something that's not yours. Because if you keep believing, soon you will be If you ever need to talk about anything going on in your life, you can always Google us at BrookekeithMinistries.com and find our schedule for one-on-one. And if you don't, I will always see you here. The Lord's got you. Receive what the Lord gives you. Don't receive that which the world makes you think is good to hold.